If you've survived abuse, chances are you learned how to disappear. You stayed quiet to avoid conflict. You made yourself small so you wouldn't be a target. You apologized just for existing. But here's what I want you to know: you were never too much, and you were never meant to shrink just to survive. This is where the law of divine oneness meets your healing. This law teaches that we are all connected. Every soul, every energy, every person, part of one unified whole. Which means this: if you are here, you belong. If you are breathing, you matter. You were never meant to earn space. You already have it by existing. Abuse conditions us to believe that our presence is a burden, that if we take up space, speak our truth, or show our full selves, we'll be punished. But you're not in that space anymore. And now the healing begins with this simple truth: you are allowed to take up space. Say it with me. I am allowed to be seen. I am allowed to be heard. I am allowed to exist fully. Another survival strategy: minimizing your pain. You might say, well, others had it worse, or I should be over this by now. Healing isn't a contest, and pain doesn't become invalid just because someone else had more of it. The law of divine oneness means your healing adds to the collective healing. It's not selfish, it's sacred. You're not too sensitive, you're tuned in. That's a strength, not a flaw. Let's go deeper. Because maybe the hardest part of trauma was the loneliness, the isolation, the belief that no one could possibly understand. But even in those dark moments, you were never spiritually alone. Divine oneness says that connection is always available. It's available to your inner self, to others who have walked similar roads, to something greater than the pain. Your survival, that was never just willpower. It was also connection. It's connection to life, to truth, to the part of you that never gave up. Here's what I want you to do today. Write one way you've survived that proves your strength. Say out loud, I am not too much. I am part of something greater. I deserve to take up space. Say it. Write it. Breathe it in. You are not a mistake. You are not a burden. You are a part of the whole, just as worthy, just as powerful, and just as sacred as anyone else. You don't have to shrink anymore. You're allowed to heal. You're allowed to expand. If this spoke to your soul, hit subscribe. We're healing together here, one mindset shift at a time.